I've consistently turned to the OZERO Flex Grip Leather Work Gloves over the years, having purchased at least 10 pairs, and can confidently say they stand up to the task every time. These gloves are crafted from tough cowhide that doesn't just promise durability, it delivers. Whether I'm involved in heavy-duty gardening, construction work, or any other rugged activity, these gloves provide the robust protection needed. What makes the OZERO gloves particularly appealing is their stretchable wrist design. This feature not only ensures a snug fit that keeps debris and dirt out but also adds an element of comfort that is often missing in other leather work gloves. The flexibility allows for a good range of motion, making them feel less like a barrier and more like a second skin during use. The wear resistance is impressive. Despite heavy use, each pair has lasted much longer than other brands I've tried. This durability, combined with the comfort and protective qualities, offers great value for the price. In short, if you're looking for reliable, comfortable, and durable leather work gloves, the OZERO Flex Grip Leather Work Gloves are an excellent choice that won't disappoint. They have been a staple in my toolkit for years, and I plan to keep them as my go-to glove for many more. I'm on my third pair. For the price, you can't beat their durability. They get softer and the dexterity improves over use. For me, after putting around 100 hours into them, they develop holes in the fingertips. This was a hard 100 hours though, moving 6x6 limestone dry stack, trimming, moving and stacking live oak firewood, etc. Way more durable and comfortable than fabric gloves though. This was a gift. The recipient said these are great for outdoor activities, soft yet durable for yard work, garden work, and moving wood. I would recommend these and would buy again. I've worn work gloves outside daily for 40 years, in all weather, in all shifts. I know good leather, just by the feel. This is a quality of leather that I like for spring and fall. They are durable, they will hold up well under heavy use, offer better than average protection particularly against metal burrs on steel rungs. They will be slippery when wet, especially with smooth surfaces. Protection A+, value A+, seasonal usage spring and fall, too cold in winter due to no insulation or waterproofing, too hot in summer due to no breathable back panels sewn into the back of the hand. Dexterity is limited, due to leather thickness, but it's that thickness that really protects your hands. I think it's rare to see this kind of quality, at this price point today. I had many years when I paid a lot more money for a lot less glove than this one. Very nice gloves for a great price. These have become my new favorite work gloves. They are well constructed and wear pretty well. I use them as climbing gloves too as they fit better than most gloves I've tried. If you have larger hands you'll probably need these in X large I imagine. Medium gloves are normally too tight for me and large is usually slightly too big, but these are a perfect fit for me. Great for gardening and outdoor carpentry. Very soft, so decent dexterity, but not really for heavy-duty jobs. I do a lot of yard work, mostly pulling weeds and trimming things, and we have a lot of hard, rocky soil where I live that tends to be tough on gloves. I ordered a pair of these back in September of 2018, after wearing holes through 2 pairs of supposedly hyper-tough gardening gloves in the span of just 3 or 4 months. I didn't want to keep spending money on gloves that would be useless so quickly, and they were about the same price as these. So, I decided to try these, and I'm so glad I did. I still have the same pair from 2018, and they are still going strong, but I'm ordering another pair to have for the future because I don't want to be without them. Especially sharp thorns from roses and spines/spikes from some weeds will sometimes work through the material of the gloves. Foxtails are especially nasty, but they are the absolute best gloves I've tried. I just recently pulled out a big patch of thorny weeds that popped up in our backyard, and I could grip the plants to pull them out or chop them down with no issue at all. Other gloves I've used offer no protection at all in comparison. Praktisk handskjöhi, die einiges Ausschalten und angenehm Zeutragen sind. Trace satisfait de Monday akot. Have used these gloves for 5 days garden clearance work, including brambles, rose thorns, and breaking down and removing an old wooden shed. These gloves have provided ample protection, and only once was a particularly gnarly bramble able to get through. The fit across my hand is excellent, only the fingers being too long let them down, but I do have small hands, so probably not the manufacturer at fault. Really happy with these gloves, and will buy again should this pair wear out, which I don't expect to be for a while. Apart from now being dirty, they barely show any wear. Ottimi ben fatti misura perfetta morbidi, consena puntual consigliato. Ser eng names trigen, besonders, when das letter mal eng fettet wordy, oder mit letter spray in gesprut wordy. Dan tragt sich dieser Handschewien zu. Oat. Perfekt für Bushcrafting. Das Letter ist nicht sehr dick und auch nicht sehr dünn, man hat ein sehr gutes Griff empfinden und die Hand sollt gut gegenschnitt und stick geschützt sein. Ho hier Preis, aber dennoch sehr empfehlenswert.